Neighbors in Algiers say this video shows a man pacing back and forth before shooting and killing a 16-year-old girl. Good afternoon, I'm Meg Gatto.
And I'm Lauren McCoy. Police say the man then killed himself. Chris Walty is live on Joanne Street, where neighbors say that the girl was on her way to school. Chris.
The 16-year-old was a junior at Walter L. Cohen High School. A neighbor says the girl was heading to the bus stop around 8 o'clock when she was shot and killed.
Simping is at an all-time high. The guy was allegedly 20 years old, and he shoots his 16-year-old girlfriend. For what, bro? What are you doing out here? Aren't you supposed to be looking for a job? You've been out of high school for years. For years, dog. And for what? Because you wanted to start her senior year? Because you wanted to break up? Bro, get a life. You've been out of high school for the longest. You don't got nothing else better to do. Go find a community college. I'm sick of it. Parents, y'all need to do better too. Because it's half of your fault. She's 16. Monitor the behavior. What was she doing? There's signs. There's always signs before tragedy. Always.
Neighbors say this man caught on camera paced the neighborhood for nearly an hour before they say he pulled a gun from his backpack and shot a 16-year-old girl before killing himself. One resident spotted him around 6:50 Wednesday morning, but did not call police until she heard commotion.
I heard her screaming for help, and then that's when I just ran outside to go try to help her. And then I go down there and he was cocking the gun, and I was like, don't shoot her, and he still did. And then he shot himself.
Neighbors say they did not recognize the 20-year-old man, but believe he waited for the 16-year-old to come out before shooting. An eyewitness says the girl was with her sister.
And I told her sister to run, and she ran.
Bajan Williams lives next door. She says she heard gunshots as she was getting in the car with her son.
He waited around, planned it out already had a motive, already had a designation, already had what he was going to do. Already had a after plan, a post plan of what he needed to do. He didn't care. She was even with somebody else. He didn't care about her. He was already locked in what he needed to do and what he felt he needed to do. And then he offs himself afterwards. That's the worst part. You're such a coward you can't even own up to your own emotional outrage. The sister or whoever else she was with, it wasn't even about her. It was all about the girl, the young girl. And I feel so sorry for that city. I feel so sorry for the family. The violence in New Orleans has to be documented. Because, why would he think this was the move? Why would he think this is okay? You see the violence all around you and you perpetuate it. You think that's the only way to handle your problems.
So I'm like, get in the car. But then I heard a woman yelling. And I'm like, oh, this is close. So I jumped out of my car and I came and I heard my neighbor already on the phone with the police.
Williams, a nurse, says she tried to help the teen, but realized it was too late.
The scene was just, you wouldn't want to see it. So I got closer, but then I backed off.
Williams' camera shows the alleged shooter's demeanor. She says he looked anxious.
He was pacing back and forth about 7 o'clock. He waited, and about 7:38, he walked that way, and not even 5 minutes later, you heard the shots.
Neighbors say the 16-year-old girl kept to herself.
Sweet little girl. Sweet girl. They don't bother nobody at all.
I've seen her walking from the bus stop. She sits outside sometimes.
A spokesperson for Walter L. Cohen High School says she was an honor roll student. The spokesperson went on to say, quote, she was an impressive young woman with a bright future and successful college career ahead. The school closed Wednesday and is providing grief counseling.
I'll be covering more of this. I'll be covering more videos like this. I'll be covering anything that's high profile. Like, comment, and subscribe. This is just truly sad.
We reached out to NOPD to see if they're classifying this case as a murder-suicide. A spokesperson for the department says the coroner's office will make that determination as well as identify the two that were killed. Reporting live in Algiers, Chris Welty, Fox 8 Local First.
A 17-year-old girl and a 20-year-old man dead.
It happened early this morning in the Berman neighborhood. Alyssa Curtis has spent the day talking to witnesses who described a shocking scene, a horrific scene, Alyssa.
Yeah, absolutely horrific. Neighbors here on Copernicus Street were getting their kids ready for school early this morning when they say they witnessed that tragic scene. They say that the 20-year-old man was in the neighborhood, then shot the girl several times before turning the gun on himself.